Every building you spend time in, schools, libraries, houses, even your favorite ice cream shop, is the product of mathematical principles applied to the design and construction. Have you ever wondered how building professionals incorporate maths to create the common structures you walk in and out of every day? Yes, it's all about maths, and the base lies in understanding the polynomials. So let us start today with what is a polynomial. Hi, I am Gayatri and we'll start. See, monomial. What is a monomial? Monomial is a polynomial having only term 1. Mono means 1. So, x square, 2x, y cube. These are the examples of monomial. So, degree or the terms having only 1 are called as monomials. What are binomials? Binomials means 2. The polynomial having terms 2 is called as binomial. X square minus 5, 3y cube plus 1, 2y minus 8. Examples of binomials having terms 2. Similarly, what is trinomials? Having terms 3, correct? So, x square minus 2x plus 5, y raised to 4 minus 7y plus 8. These are the examples of trinomials. So, see what is the degree of polynomial. Consider expression polynomial x minus 2x raised to 5 plus 5x square plus 8. This polynomial contains 4 terms and each is having the degree. X is degree 1, 2x raised to 5 is a exponent is having 5 degree, then 5x square having degree 2 and 8 as x raised to 0. So, the polynomial is having which highest degree is called as the degree of a polynomial. Let us see what is zeros of a polynomial. If I replace all the constants with 0, for example in a polynomial a0, a1 equal to a2 like equal to an, all these constants are replaced by 0. Then this becomes 0. So degree of a 0 polynomial is not defined. Now let us consider the polynomial px is equal to x square minus x plus 7. What is the value of a polynomial if I replace x by value minus 1? So if x equal to minus 1, what I have to do? Simply replace the term x by minus 1 and find the value of polynomial. So p minus 1 is equal to minus 1 square minus 1 plus 7. Replace all x with the value minus 1. So you get here 1 plus 1 plus 7. So value of a polynomial by replacing value minus 1 is 9. So consider the equation 3x square minus 5x plus 2. What is the value if x equal to 1? So replace the value and find the answer. P1 is equal to 3. Replace x with value 1. So you get here answer 0. So the 0 of a polynomial is a number c such that p, polynomial of c, is equal to 0. So 0 of a polynomial is value c or constant c such that, so variable c such that p of c is equal to 0. That is called as 0 of a polynomial. Consider the polynomial is equal to 3. So every real number is a 0 of a 0 polynomial. Here coefficient is 3 and the expression or exponent of a constant variable is 0. So we can replace by any value, this answer becomes 1. So 3 into any value, it gives you 1. So this is 0. So non-zero constant of polynomial has no 0. Has no 0 polynomial. Consider the polynomial x minus 2x raised to 5 plus 5x square plus 8. In this, consider what are the degrees of a variable. X is having degree 1, here x is having degree 5, and x is having degree 2, and here x degree is 0. So the highest power of a variable is called as degree of the polynomial. So here highest is 5, so this polynomial is having of degree 5. So this is called as a degree of a polynomial. Consider the polynomial 7 or minus 5. What is its degree? As this is the constant, so it can be multiplied by x raised to 0. You can take any variable. So this is 0 polynomial. And it is having non-zero constant. So degree of non-zero constant polynomial is 0. Let us see what is a linear polynomial. A polynomial having degree 1 is called as linear polynomial. So take examples of linear polynomial: 7x, 2y, minus 1 upon 2x. These are linear polynomials. I can also show this as 3x minus 5. These all are linear polynomials. What is a linear polynomial? A polynomial having degree 1 is called as linear polynomial. These all expressions are having degree 1, at the most 1. Here x raised to 0. So this polynomial is also having degree 1. Highest power of this polynomial is 1. So these are called as linear polynomials having degree 1. How many terms the polynomial has? Linear polynomial? It has 2 terms, because at the most it has 2 terms. We can get only 2, x raised to 1, and another term as a constant, any constant, b, and x raised to 0. So this will be your linear polynomial. So for example, I can say general form of linear polynomial will be ax plus b, which x raised to 0 is 1. So this is general form of linear polynomial, px. Now what is quadratic polynomial? Quadratic polynomial has degree 2. Highest polynomial degree is 2. So examples are x square minus 7. You can have y square plus 2 plus 1 upon 5y. You can have 1 upon 8 minus 3z plus z square. These are the examples of quadratic polynomials. What is the common in them? Highest degree is 2 here. So how many terms the quadratic polynomial has? At the most it can have 3 terms. So how can you write the general form of polynomial, quadratic polynomial? Px is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. What is cubic polynomial? Can you guess? Correct. Cubic polynomial has at the most degree 3. So how can you express it? Examples of cubic polynomial may be x cube minus 8. You may have 7 plus y square minus y cube. Or it may have the equation 27 minus x cube. These are the cubic polynomials. General form of cubic polynomial will be px is equal to, the constants are denoted by ABCD and variables as x, y, z. So ax raised to q plus bx square plus cx plus d. This is general form of your cubic polynomial. In general, linear polynomial, how can we show this? Ax plus b. This is general form, and where a is not equal to 0. In the quadratic, we can show ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0. Why I am writing all this? This is quadratic equation. Why I am writing like this? Because a should not be 0. If the linear polynomial is there, then if a becomes 0, or in the quadratic, if a becomes 0, your term gets cancelled. And so this polynomial doesn't remain linear, or this will not remain quadratic. So condition is a is not equal to 0. So general form of a polynomial is of degree n is a n x raised to n plus a n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 and so on till a 0, where a n not equal to 0. So polynomial with degree n. For example, we can take the polynomial that is x raised to 7x raised to 150 plus 2x raised to 149 and plus so on. So we can have finite terms in the polynomial having degree 150. So this polynomial is having terms 151 and highest degree of the polynomial is 150. So this is general form. In general, linear polynomial, how can we show this? Ax plus b. This is general form, and where a is not equal to 0. In the quadratic, we can show ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0. Why I am writing all this? This is quadratic equation. Why I am writing like this? Because a should not be 0. If the linear polynomial is there, then if a becomes 0, or in the quadratic, if a becomes 0, your term gets cancelled. And so this polynomial doesn't remain linear, or this will not remain quadratic. So condition is a is not equal to 0. So general form of a polynomial is of degree n is a n x raised to n plus a n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 and so on till a 0, where a n not equal to 0. So polynomial with degree n. For example, we can take the polynomial that is x raised to 7x raised to 150 plus 2x raised to 149 and plus so on. So we can have finite terms in the polynomial having degree 150. So this polynomial is having terms 151 and highest degree of the polynomial is 150. So this is general form. Now check whether minus 1 and 1 are the zeros of the polynomial. Polynomial is px, 2x minus 2. So replace the value x with minus 1 and 1. So p of 1 will be 2 into 1 minus 2. You get here 2 minus 2, 0. P of minus 1, here replace minus 1. 2 into minus 1 minus 2. So you get minus 2 minus 2. Minus 4. So what happens here? 1 is the 0 of the polynomial. But minus 1 is not the 0 of polynomial. So a polynomial may be having many zeros of the polynomial, but to find the 0 of the polynomial, let us see how to find the 0 of the polynomial. So consider the polynomial py is equal to 2y minus 3 and find 0 of the polynomial. What we'll do? Simply equate the polynomial with 0. So 2y minus 3 equal to 0. So taking both the sides, right side, 2y is equal to 3 and you get y is equal to 3 upon 2. So 0 of the polynomial is 3 upon 2. So I hope you have understood theory of the polynomial. Thank you.